Welcome to DesignerDigitals Bi-Weekly Tips, September 13th, 2013. This week, how to cut straight and slanted paper strips in Photoshop and Elements. When you're scrapbooking your memories, you often want to use strips or squares or blocks of pattern paper to add interest to your pages. Cutting straight lines is easy in Photoshop and Elements, but what if you want to cut on a slant? Here's how. Begin by opening a piece of digital paper in your software. Get the rectangular marquee tool and then click and drag out a rectangle the size and shape you want on top of your digital paper. As you release the clicker, you'll notice marching ants outlining your selection. Now press Ctrl J or on a Mac system Command J on your keyboard. Now look in the Layers panel. You'll see your cutout above the full sheet of paper. If I turn off the visibility of the background, you can see I've got a strip of paper on a transparent background. Now get the Move tool and open your scrapbooking document. You can drag your strip of pattern paper directly from the Layers panel onto your scrapbooking document. Making a diagonal cut is a little trickier since there's no slanted selection tool. So here's a workaround. Open a new document and then get the Line tool. It shares the space on the toolbar with the Rectangle tool and the Custom Shape tool. In the Options bar, choose Shape Layers. Give your slanted line a new width, and it'll need to be big, something like 500 pixels. And then give it a color that will contrast with your background. Click and drag out a slanted line. To make the slanted line larger or smaller, just get the Move tool and press Ctrl T or on a Mac system Command T on your keyboard. This activates the control handles on the four sides of the bounding box. You can click and drag these handles to adjust the shape to your liking. Now get the Move tool and drag your pattern paper on top of the slanted paper. Holding the Alt key or on a Mac system the Option key, move your cursor between the pattern paper layer and the slanted line layer in the Layers panel. Click when you see your cursor change to a double circle arrow. This causes the pattern paper to take the shape of the slanted line. Next, hold the Control key or on a Mac system the Command key and select both layers, the pattern paper layer and your slanted line layer. When both are highlighted in the Layers panel, press Ctrl E or on a Mac system Command E on your keyboard. This merges the two layers, so now you just have a strip of patterned slanted paper, and you can drag the slanted paper strip onto your scrapbooking document. In Elements, your process will be just a little different. Open a new document and get the Cookie Cutter tool. In the Options bar, which is either at the top of your screen or at the bottom of your screen, find the Shape Picker and click on the arrow. Choose All Element Shapes from the drop-down menu, and then scroll down to find the rectangle shape. With the rectangle shape selected, click and drag out a rectangle. When you let go of the clicker, tick the green check mark to confirm the shape. And you'll notice that now you have a rectangle on top of a transparent background. Switch to the Move tool and locate the small round handle on one side of your shape. Click and drag this handle to tilt your shape diagonally. Tick the green check mark to confirm the tilt. You can use these corner handles to make the shape larger or smaller. To complete the process, get the Move tool and drag your patterned paper on top of the slanted paper. Holding the Alt key or on a Mac system the Option key, move your cursor between the patterned paper layer and the slanted line layer in the Layers panel. Click when you see your cursor change to a double circle arrow. This causes the pattern paper to take the shape of the slanted line. Next, hold the Control key, or on a Mac system the Command key, and select both the pattern paper layer and the slanted line layer. When both of them are highlighted, press Control E, or on a Mac system Command E on your keyboard. This merges the two layers so that you end up with just a slanted paper strip of pattern paper. Now you can drag the slanted paper strip onto your scrapbooking document. Thanks so much for watching, and be sure to check back in 2 weeks for another Designer Digitals tip.